Bird gang. This your boy Hyphen Jers. Now you are tuning to Hyphen Eagles, man. Yeah, y'all back in another video after Super Bowl. Me and my boy, we had it was discussion about the Super Bowl in our other video. So please go check that out on the page. Please don't hesitate to like, follow, and subscribe to the channel and the other channel that we've been talking about for the longest. That would be Dolo Solo 1033 TV when we are talking about NFL in general. Like so, if you're coming from different platform, please follow that channel and continue to support. I definitely much appreciate it. And y'all, man, we here. We on the off season now, and now it's by the stuff. That's when stuff get a little bit more interesting about who's staying and who leaving, who's going, how the team is going to look for next season. So that's what it's going to be. So we're going to be having a lot of streams that's going to be updating on things that's going on. But very first thing that's happening with the Eagles, that's not really a good thing, but I feel like we'll be okay. We'll be good. Hopefully, the next person that come in, they do their job right. And that's just saying, if you ain't here, Kellen Moore, our offensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles, is going to the Saints, man. He's going to the New Orleans Saints, and I wish him well. Like I hope he had a good career there. The Saints, how they looking right now on that end right now, they definitely need a coach, and he gonna have his job. He's gonna have his work all cut off for him. Like he gonna have a lot of work to do. I just feel like Kimberly said on First Take I believe this morning. Order for him to have a good career with the Saints, they gonna have to be patient with him, like because Derek Carr, he's not bad, he's not all that either. He's like, I feel like he's an average good quarterback. Stephen A. Smith pointed out he only been to the playoff once in 11 years. So that's not really that much good, but maybe because of is the place he's been put at, positions or whatever. But Alvin Kamara, Alvin Kamara, he's still pretty good. He's not like high in his prime, but I kind of also think that they just need a team, so Kellen Moore being at the Saints, they definitely gonna have to be patient with him and build around and give him some guys so he could show what he could do on that team like he did for us. I wish he would have stayed. I wish if he would have getting paid more money or whatever. I don't know, man. It's just really hard to accept, but you got to. And it's just sad to see that my man Jalen Hurts got to continue to have different offensive coordinators every season since his college year. And I think they said also since his high school. Like, that's just been going on with him, and people need to understand that that's not really hard. I mean, really easy to adapt to, because you can't get comfortable and used to a playbook and a play calling, because it's different coaching every season. And that's just what makes things a little bit more harder for a quarterback. Like I said before in my other videos, you got these good quarterbacks they always putting up in an elite in that type of tier and everything. But one thing they have constantly consistently is a coach. Like, you can talk about Pat Mahomes all you want, but he got Andy Reid. He's comfortable with Andy Reid in his playbook. Andy Reid is a good play caller. You already know they already compared him to Bill Belichick. So let's not act like let's not act like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. They got solid coaches, and they didn't have to adapt to coaches every season, just like Joe Burrow too. I ain't forget him, like every season or whatever. And it is just it's just so wild that he got to continue to go through it. The Out About podcast was good, my man. He said at this point, Hurst and coordinators the coordinate the offense by himself. Yeah, Hurst. Yeah, at this point, he might as well coordinate the offense by himself, like because it's just crazy. Like it, it's that's not easy for him. Like, and I say this with my other boy that do the podcast with me. I was like, yo, I feel like they need to put a stop to this. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody deserve to upgrade their career. Kellen Moore deserve it. Because what he did for our team this year, he turned it around with the horrific job Brian Johnson did last season, and collabing with Nick. And I just think, it was just a lot of craziness going on last season, and Kellen Moore, he turned it around. He gave us our identity back, especially with Saquon Barkley. Yo, he did his job like he did. He had some little iffy point at certain times, but overall, he did a good job, so he deserved it. But I just feel like just like contracts with players, they need to have contracts with coaches. Like, a coach got to be on a team at least 2 to 3 years before he's eligible for a head coach position for another team. Like, they need to start making these contracts with these coaches because it's just not fair for these players to keep an identity with these coaches. Yeah. My bad. I'm driving on the highway back to my crib, coming back from Jersey on the way. So losing signal a little bit. So bear with me, bear with me. I wanted to make a quick video right quick. But like I was saying, like it's just hard to see a quarterback with potential that gotta keep going through this, like and I hope and what I was saying before it ended, like these coaches need to be on these contracts, like just to be fair. And like after this up, then they could be get a head position, like head coach position, like, and I just feel like that's what it should be, like, and that will help a lot of these teams, like but it's not. Jalen Hurts gotta adapt to whoever we gonna get. I don't know who's out there. I'll make another video or seeing who's out there that we could possibly pick up on for the coordinator, and hopefully if he whoever comes, hopefully they continue that identity and don't try to do what Brian Johnson did and coming in and forcing things. Forcing like Jalen Hurts is a good passer. Like you don't gotta put him all up there as the best passer in the league, but he's a very good passer. But he at overall for him being so clutch and with his skill set with the passing of him running and being a leader and extending the plays and doing everything, like to me he is an elite quarterback because he got an overall aspect of the game. Like passing is not the only attribute that a quarterback have. Yes, it is. I'll be honest and I'll be real. I'm not going to sit here and try to justify. I'll be real. Passing is the most important attribute as a quarterback, and I get it. It is. But it's not the only attribute as a quarterback. If you look at if you get rated overall, you might not be the best passer, but everything else you do is probably better than anybody other quarterback. It still puts your overall up there. and people not understanding how clutch of a quarterback this guy is, and they just not saying that. They just not saying that. And but man, like I said, this is just a quick video. I don't want to time out with another with my other signal. I'm gonna come back with another video talking more about this and more updates. But I just want to speak at this moment because I just saw it and it just was on my mind. Like, yo, man, I mean, I wish Kellen Moore well, and I wish him the best with the Saints. They're gonna have to be patient with him, because the Saints how they looking right now. But other than that, man, we definitely gonna have to hope the next coach that comes in, he he do his thing. And now, before I leave, I'm gonna say this. Now, let's say like the analyst is understanding now, and what I heard is that they are saying now that not only now that if Jalen Hurts, if we fall short in the playoffs or anything, they looking at, and the way how we look on the offense doesn't look all that well. They saying that the pressure is off of Hurts now. Now it's about the coach that come in and doing and adapting to Jalen Hurts. Now whoever come in, they have to show that they are a good coach for him, because he's proven that he can adapt to these situations and still be a good quarterback. So now it's about the coach. So I'm glad that they feel like the pressure off him, which this should have been already known, but I'm glad that that's being known now, regardless of anything. It's better late than never, I guess. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, go, out of my past guys said, go Birds, 2-time Super Bowl champs. Yep. So that's what it is, man. But I'm gonna come back with another video. Please stay tuned. I don't want the time because I'm driving on the highway, going through different regions. It's probably the connection and everything. So, but I'm gonna have another video. So please continue to like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Please support and stay tuned with us updates and everything. Like I said, follow the other, if you're coming from iFan or what other platforms, follow the other channel where we are talking about NFL in general. That will be Dolo Solo 103 TV. That'll be DOLOSOLO 1033 TV. So please follow that channel too. And man, like I said, I much appreciated the support, and continue, man. Continue. But that being said and done, thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be back when I'm much more settled. So this your boy Hyphen Jers. Thanks for tuning in, Hyphen Eagles Bird Game. Y'all.